place just went nuts for this guy.
He has so much charisma.
He cut such a great promo here, talking about how he grew up and he idolized Bryan Danielson. He wanted to have a career just like him. And he said that, Bryan told me to prove I'm the best wrestler in the world, but I want to remind him of something. Everybody was talking about one move after my match with Kenny Omega, the Tiger Driver 91. I dropped this guy right on his head.
Wasn't that supposed to be the Storm Driver?
No, this was a Tiger Driver that he dropped him on his head with.
Yeah, but they renamed it the Storm Driver, but I guess he's unrenamed it.
Well, it doesn't matter what they name it. He can call it whatever he wants. It's his move.
He called it the Storm Driver, but now they're calling it the Tiger. I guess because that was the original name of it.
So he says, Bryan Danielson, the most violent man on television, asked me, was it worth it? And he said, speaking as a guy who was actually in the match, with blood pissing out of my head, and every time my heart beat, more blood came out, standing there as a winner, I can definitely say, yes, it was worth it. And he said, everyone's talking about restore the feeling. I am the feeling. This match is about reminding people what AEW is. We're going to take the best wrestler in the world against the best wrestler of the 21st century. Only one man walks out the winner. And he says, when I walk into the ring, it's my life or yours, and I don't plan on dying. So
I should hope not.
God damn, what a fucking promo this was. If I were WWE, I'd be kicking myself.
Oh, my God.
You idiots.
You took the words.
Thinking? You
took the words out of... Look. There were certain things that Tony Khan did, and also, it's when it comes to like Will Ospreay. Number one, Tony Khan offered a lot of money, but the other thing is that Tony Khan has gone to his shows at York Hall. He's seen him there. He's never seen him in Japan, but he's seen his shows in York Hall and knows him, and will trust that Tony Khan's going to do the right thing with him. And with WWE, you don't know, but when I was watching this, my conclusion was exactly what you said. I just think that, like, if Paul Levesque is watching this, he's going like, holy fuck. I mean, like, they know he's a good wrestler, but I don't think they know that he's the charismatic person and talker and can get over. Like, keep in mind, this is his, he did a couple of matches before, and he certainly has a rep with the hardcore fans because he's the best wrestler in the world. But he was in there in front of a lot of fans that probably were not regular AEW fans, including many that probably came to see Mercedes. And that guy was over like crazy after literally 2 matches on this run. Granted, they were incredible matches, but it's still 2 matches. He started just a couple of weeks ago, 10 days ago, actually, right? 11 days ago, whatever it is, 10 days ago. And he's like getting this kind of a reaction. And yeah, I think that I know people in WWE when this was going down, it was becoming very clear that he was going to AEW and not WWE. And, they offered a lot less money. And I know people there were going like, they didn't realize, they knew, but he just didn't realize. He just thought it's, one of these great workers, but this guy has a chance to be, we'll see, but he's got more than, as far as complete package, there's very few people, as far as a complete total package. And certainly, is there anyone his age that you'd say is a complete total package?
There's no one in any age. Kidding me?
Well,
He said...
in the ring, there's no one.
He is at another level, and he is.
He is in the ring, yes. But as far as like the, it's funny because I kept thinking like, well, what would we say compare him to Cody? And obviously, bell-to-bell wrestler, he's much better than Cody. But you know what? It's like Cody's super, super, super over, and Cody's a very good talker. But I really felt that Ospreay's got more charisma than Cody. Now, Cody's a million times more over because of the exposure he's had the last couple of years. But it's like, if, I think as far as like complete package and everything like that, and he's 8 years younger, I believe, than Cody. And it's like, they had the chance to get a guy, look at all the business that Cody has driven for them. And they have a chance to get a guy who's a better wrestler, 8 years younger, and he's able to, the one thing he was able to do tonight was prove they can do a really good promo without swearing, because he'd never proven that before. He'd done some fantastic promos, but he used very much vulgar words that you cannot use on American television, that you can use on Japanese press conferences, or you can use in a UK face-to-face in the arena thing on streaming. But he, he proved he can keep his words and not get carried away in his promo and forget. And this is probably one of the best signings Tony Khan ever made since the original Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho and people and Moxley at the very beginning.
We had a Deanna promo.